everyone, it's Rose, and I'm here today to do a post-completion review of number 114 in my inventory, the French Peacock from Royal Diamond Painting. And this baby is so big that I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get the whole thing into the frame if I put it in my normal tripod that I use, even if I put the tripod up on the couch cushions like I do for some of my bigger paintings. This is 75 by 100 centimeters. It is, I'll just show you, there's my coffee table. It pretty much covers my entire coffee table. And these are all the colors of drills that I used. And here are the 89 boats, all of them labeled with the symbols, 89 symbols. And so at all times, well, for the second half of this diamond painting, actually probably for about the last 3/4 of this diamond painting, I had all 89 boats piled up on my workspace, filled with diamonds. Not filled, but you know, I'd have maybe 100 diamonds in each one, because otherwise the time taken to pour drills into containers and pour them out and then pour them back in and pour them out just would have taken too long. So what I found was having, I think it was about 7 stacks of containers, of boats rather, on the table in front of me. I was able to find the drills I needed very, very quickly because I had them ordered according to a logic that made sense to me. And then I'd just be able to, if I just needed 3 or 4, I'd be able to just pick 3 or 4 and work on it. And this is the result. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so what I'm going to do now, normally I like to, show you the diamond painting as I'm reading the notes in my notebook. And so maybe that's what I'll do. Just a moment while I get the notebook, because I forgot that. Okay, so here's the first page of my notes from my notebook. As you see, I received it on the 19th of March last year. I kitted it up in June of last year. I started it in January of this year, and I did take a few months off. I estimate that this took me about 350 hours to finish. Okay, so I'm just going to sort of move around on the diamond painting as I read my notes to you. So day 1, I'm so excited to finally start drilling. So excited to finally start drilling this. So many colors. Like I said, there were 89 colors, and this thing is a confetti paradise. Like, I mean, this is just one little area. I'll show you more as we go along. Finished 8 colors on the first 3 by 10 inch section, and am impressed so far. The drills are excellent, and the richness of color from the 89 colors is amazing. This is going to take a long time, but it's going to be so worth it. And then January 18th. I've worked on this for 3 days so far and finished the first 3-inch strip. Sorry, it's taking me a while to read because I'm looking through my camera and then looking back down at my book because I want to see what I've got, on screen for you while I'm reading this. It looks amazing. I'm also well along on the next section, which is about 5 inches high. I prefer 3-inch strips, but with 89 colors. Just a sec, got to turn the page. There are just too many color changes. I mean, look at how many colors there are just in this little tiny area. and this is a 75 by 100 diamond painting. There was no color blocking in this, none, absolutely no color blocking. Even areas that look like they're the same color, they're not. There are like 3 or 4 different colors. Wherever you see what looks to be like a square inch of color, no, it's all different colors. Okay, so there are just too many color changes with bigger strips, and I can change colors less frequently if I use the wider strips of canvas to work on. I'm absolutely loving it, and about to start day 4. Like, look at that flower. The detail on it is just incredible. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at Pippi and her bone. Okay, January 24th. I'm disappointed. My drills are popping a little bit or coming up. I'm still not sure if it's adhesive that isn't sticky enough, because I actually think that is the problem. The drills fit well, or in fact are a little too small sometimes. So we'll see as I move a little bit further along. I gotta tell you, these peacock feathers, which take up about at least a quarter of the diamond painting, they were so hard to do. Oh my God. So many color changes. So many color changes. And you look at that and that looks like it's all 310, some of these lines in here. Yeah, no. That's 310s and 939s and 3371s. No. It's not all just black. Okay. I'll be turning the canvas around once I finish the rest of these first 8 inches, and then we'll see. So what that means is when I started working on this, I was working on it with the camera upside down, or not the camera, the canvas was upside down, and I started like the top 8 inches was about that much, I guess. And so what I did was I did all of that upside down, and then I flipped the canvas over so that the undrilled canvas was, toward me. And then I worked by pushing the diamond painting up the length of my desk and over the edge that I have a pool noodle on to make sure that, I didn't pop any drills off when it hit a corner. That way I was able to protect the drills as much as possible. I have like a bar that goes across my drafting table that clamps down on whatever I'm working on. So that's why I wanted to get that first little bit done so that there was something for the bar to clamp to. And of course, to protect the drills, I had, multiple layers of things just to cushion the drills a little bit. Okay, so then January 24, now I'm at January 25th. Finished at 1 a.m. Finished the first 8 inches and turned the canvas. It's so long. Yeah, like it's a meter long, which is, 39 inches. That's a lot. January 28th, so I took a 3-day break, back to it. February 2nd, I finished the first 9.5 inches since flipping it around. So, I was done quite a bit more. It's looking amazing. Some colors aren't perfect. Look at the peacock. I mean, I'm not reading here, but just take a look at this peacock. And then as I zoom in and you're able to see all the different colors in there. Like, it really is quite incredible. Okay. Some colors aren't perfect. Yeah, there were some colors that, like the 310s, they had tabs. They fit pretty well for the ones that, had smaller tabs. I just got rid of the big tab ones. But yeah, I had some problems with the 939s and the 310s, and a little bit of trouble with the 3371s. But anyway, that wasn't all that bad. Okay, but so the drills aren't perfect. Some colors aren't perfect, but I'm still loving doing it. And then February 16th, I'm back to the Peacock after working on the cartoon fish. I'll plug away to do the next 6 inches before I start working on my alternate project. Can't remember what my alternate project was. I might mention that later on in my notes. We'll see. Okay, so then February 19th, the 310s are really not good. They have big tabs. Also, there are a bunch of drills that have there are a bunch of colors that have drills of inconsistent sizes. Some a little too small, some too large. That's disappointing, but it's not causing problems so far. And that's kind of a refrain. You know, sometimes I'd find something to complain about, but I mean, when you take a look at this, you really don't see anything wrong with the finished product. Oh, there's something there. Oh, it's just wax. Just wax. Okay. February 24th, back to it after a few days off. I mean, these peacock feathers, I felt like I was just doing peacock feathers and nothing else sometimes, because that's exactly what was happening. I was just working on peacock feathers. Okay, February 24th, back to it after a few days off. 2 of the symbols are really confusing. 6 and 8 are almost the same color and so hard to tell apart. So I have a series of pictures that I took, and I'm going to just put that up right here so that you can see what it is that I'm talking about. So 6 and 8 are almost the same color and so hard to tell apart on the canvas. Drill quality is generally very good, except for the 310s, and one of the browns has inconsistent size drills. I'll show you that brown, if I remember, when I show you the spare drills. February 25th, finished the top 19.5 inches, 50 centimeters. Looks great. Now I'm going to work on the Europa and Zeus canvas again. Oh, I guess that was my alternate canvas. June 17th, back at it after finishing 35 or 36 other projects. I lost track while counting the ones that I'd finished. Okay, I finished a 4 by 9 inch section, and it reminded me of how much I love working on this. I don't love the constant color changes, but oh my God, it looks and feels great. And by feels, I mean, like, I don't know about you, but as I diamond paint, I am constantly running my hands over the drills, you know, just to make sure that things are flat. Like here I see a drill that's not quite flat. So the feel of the diamond painting to me is really, really important. Okay, where was I? So there was no popping, even though the drills aren't perfect. June 19th, I finished the rest of that strip that I was working on. Only 40 by 75 centimeters left to do. Only 40 by 75 centimeters left to do. I am so happy with the way these letters worked out. Like when you come up close, as I was drilling it, I thought, I'm not so sure if this is gonna look very good. But look at that, you can read it just perfectly. Ah, love it. Okay, I think it will take me approximately 2 weeks to finish. So that was on June 19th. And then, hold on, I gotta find where I moved to then. Okay, so then June 22nd. I've checked, and I've made this comment before, but I just have to repeat it because it's really a pain. The 310s are not good. Now I gotta say, They are not as bad as Paint with Diamonds 310s. They are not. Nothing is as bad as Paint with Diamonds 310s or Huacan 310s. But they weren't great. And they did have tabs, and there was a lot of trash for the 310s. Okay, they are so tabby. I've got to get in the habit of checking 310 quality when I do unboxings. Because if I had done that, and if I had noticed how bad the 310, well, you know, how annoyed I was with the quality of the 310s, I think I would have gotten in touch with Royal Diamond Painting and asked them to send me different 310s. As it turned out, it was fine. Okay, June 30th. Back at it after a week of binging on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Crave. And then July 4th, just the bottom 6 inches or 15 centimeters left to do, except for a few dark colors and a couple of light colors. The drills are very good and there's no popping. Look at these flowers. I mean, look at those flowers. They're just incredible. Okay, yay is what I said. And then July 9th at 1:59 a.m. So that was this morning before I went to bed. I finished, and the 89 trays of drills have been poured back into the Tic Tac containers. So once again, there are the 89 drills, drill trays, and I will just insert in here a couple of pictures that I took a few nights ago of the way I had my drill trays set up on my work surface so that you can see. Yeah, there. So at that point, all that I could see of this diamond painting was about this much of it, because it was all covered up with either like baking mats that I, had all my supplies on, or it was pushed over the edge of the counter of the work table that I was working on. And so I didn't actually look at the finished product last night. I waited until just before I started this video to do that. So I'll look at it tomorrow was my last comment. And here it is. And I am so happy with it. And this one I do believe I need to put up. I don't know when. I'm not going to promise when I'm going to do it. But I really do think that this one absolutely deserves to be framed. I might actually buy a custom frame for this. I think this one deserves a custom frame, and then I'll have less hesitation in hanging it. And if I order the frame in the next few days, then that'll be good. Okay, so that is the diamond painting, and just once again, there we go. And those are my notes. And I've only got a few lines left there to write what my final thoughts on it are once I finish this video, and to write the penny pick for the next large project I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do now is put you in the holder, and we're going to take a look at the leftover drills and just check for drill quality. Okay, so I used Tic Tac containers, and I didn't they were taking up way too much space if I left them in the Tic Tac container box that they come in, carrier that they come in. So once again, I used my cat food can cases. These are perfect for diamond painting. I have a drawer, well, I have quite a few of these that I've got in my storage closet, and I use these for diamond painting all the time. They are just about the perfect size, and I don't even have to buy like a container at the dollar store for this. So it held the 89 colors very, very well. What I did here, because there was a gap and I didn't want the things falling over, was I just took I took one of the foam rollers and cut it in half, And then that just made like, you know, a bolster at the back that prevented the drills from falling over. Now, I thought I was going to run out of some colors, but as it turned out, although there were very few left of some colors, I didn't run out of anything. So let's just take a quick look at all the colors. So this is 666, 738, 159, and these are all my leftovers, except for there's a few at the back here that I had some leftover bags. Most of them I tried to pour them into the containers, but last night it was just like, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so this is 307 leftovers, 317, 718. What a beautiful color this was. I loved working with this one. 154. So I have probably about 550 left in here. So yeah, because one of these you can stuff 500. No, 5 bags. So you can stuff 1,000 into one of these containers. 4 bags is what I comfortably fill them with, but you know, in a pinch you can put 5 bags in. This one here, like, look how packed that is. It is packed right up to the top. So this is 550. Oh, did I say this is 154? 3856, 820. That's another stunning color. Love that. Okay, then we've got 3750, 3863. These are ones that I thought I might run out of, and I didn't get a lot of these to start with. They're used in the peacock feathers, and but you know, like, I had leftovers, so there you go. Like, there were some nights when I was drilling that I would spend like an hour composing a letter that I'd send by email to Royal Diamond Painting complaining about running out of drills, because I was so certain I was going to run out of drills, but I didn't. Yeah, like, while I was diamond painting, I'd be, you know, like, imagining this email and you know, anyway. So what were these? Okay, 817 and 3860, 939 and 900. And the reason they're not in DMC order is because I ordered them according to symbol. So these are all in alphabetical order, and then they get into number order, and then they get into order by symbols. Okay, so then I got so then I got some 939. Hold on. And there was more 939. So I still have 4 bags of 939 left over, untouched. So that's, you know, tons of 939. And then I have 900s and 37.99. Maybe it was 37.99. No, 37.99. They were fine. And then P, which was 7.97. So not a lot of that left over, but you know, what the heck? I had enough. I had enough of everything. And then 8.90 and 33.71. And yeah, I don't have any more 33.71, but still, you know, like, I've got probably 200, maybe 400, yeah, maybe about 400 there. And then 3806 and 814, tons of 814s left. There's probably, I don't know, 350 814s. And 3804 and 832. And I'm really happy to have this quantity of leftovers left, because a lot of these colors I've never received in other diamond painting kits. And so, like, I'm building up my supply of spare colors so that I'll have less anxiety as I'm working on diamond paintings, that if I run out of a color, I'll have to wait for the company to send me, you know, extra drills. I'll just be able to raid my stash for them. So 832 and 150. And so here I've got 3862 and 3608. Very, very pretty. And this is 3072. There was quite a lot of that. 917, love that color. And 3835, there was a lot of this. There was so much 3835 in this diamond painting. And then there was also a lot of 842. I don't know if I've still got some left. No 842 left. So this is all of the, that's all that's left of the 842 and 3747. And then we've got 905 and 919 and 677 and 931 and 791 and 819 and here 334 and 3831. I was worried about running out of that, but I didn't need too many. I think there was only one bag of the 3831. And then number 517, I think there was only one bag of that too. And 501, so I had lots of those left. 792 and 779. There was a lot of 779. There's so much 779 in this diamond painting. And this is what's left over. So that's got to be, you know, four bags more or less in there, 4, maybe 5 bags. 906, that's a lot of leftover 906. Again, the 906 was in the Peacock feathers. And 898, lots and lots of 898s left. And they were really good quality. And here we have 158, which is a gorgeous color, which I don't remember having used before. All right. And then what do we have here? Leftover 3822s. Again, not a lot left. I was a little worried about running out of that. And 995. I love 995. It's just such a rich blue color. And then 152 and 3787. Tons of leftovers of these. Like, I don't know why they sent me so much of the 152. I needed quite a bit of it, but they really sent a lot of extra, which I'm very happy for. And then the 3787 and 3856 and 3801 and no, that's not 3856. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have left of these ones. And then I have 3830 and 959. And I'm just going to show you some of the 3830 because this was one of the ones that, I mean, the drills were pretty good quality, I would say. I'll turn on the flash just in case that, why isn't it? Oh, my camera's too hot. It won't let me turn on the flash. This one here, you can see there are some issues with some of these drills. So this was one of the lighter colors that I had some issues with. And the drills, they seem almost translucent. They're not, and on the canvas they look great, but I thought they looked very translucent. So I don't know if that just wasn't quite enough color that they added to the batch. I don't know, but what the heck. So that was just something I noticed with this. This was one of the only non-black colors that I had any problems at all with. And then I have 959 and 3779. There was so much 3779 left. And there was a huge roll of 3779, like just so much. And 951. Okay, I think I did that one. And then we've got 3363 and 3814. Not a lot left over, but I didn't need all that much of it. and 3852 and 155. This is such an interesting color. I really like that color a lot. There wasn't a lot of it in this diamond painting, but I love that color. And then, yeah, the 155. And then 3743 and 775. $37.52, and this is my leftover $37.70. Like, okay, so apart from this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bags of $37.70 left. Like, that's crazy, but that's good. I mean, that's awesome. I'm thrilled with that. All right, so that was $37.70, and then I got $37.66 and $9.66. So, you know, leftovers there. I wasn't too worried there. Okay, and then we have $37.78. This was a very prevalent color throughout the thing. I had so much of it. Oh my God, there was so much that's on the canvas, and this is the leftover here. And then we've got the 310. So as much as there was a quality issue with the 310, they sent a lot of spares. Like, there's 6 bags of spares here, plus probably 3 bags in the container. So I could have actually gotten rid of a lot more of the drills than I did. But I'm not worried about it because they turned out fine. Like, it turned out fine. What's on the canvas is not popping at all. So I'm happy with that. And then this was an interesting color. Well, it still is an interesting color. 3819. I don't know that I've ever gotten that one before, but I like that one. And that again goes into the peacock feathers. And 3722. And here we have 760 and 3713. 3341. I like that color. It's an interesting yellow, orange, and it goes down in the bottom of the diamond painting, mostly down here. And 520, because there was quite a lot of it, and I kept on thinking, when am I going to use it? When am I going to use it? Because there was very little of it that was used, you know, in the upper part of the diamond painting. But then it was concentrated down in the bottom here. So, and then 520. And then we've got 798 and 3842. So, you know, I mean, not a lot of this left, but it wasn't, there was probably a few bags of the 798. Yeah, so. And, oh, 951. So I showed you 951 before, but I also had, in addition to all this 951, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags extra. So again, nothing that I had to worry about in terms of running out. Let's see, 3778. Oh, no, I did those. I'm almost done. 445, I like this. It's a very, very bright yellow, and that one also went into the peacock feathers. And 754. There was a lot of 754. And then we got 3727 and 327. And 647, there was a lot of 647 on this canvas. Holy smokes. And 3705. And 3609 and 604. So enough left over of that. And then 3865, I have that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 bags of 3865 left over. So again, that's good. I mean, if I ever get a diamond painting and I don't like the quality of their 3865s, I'll be able to use this. And finally, 907. So those were all of the spare drills. And I think I'm just going to pour them into individual Ziploc containers and label them using these labels, and then put them away in my storage system for leftovers. All right, so I'm gonna push this a little out of the way here to show you the trash. I have never had so much trash from a single diamond painting before, but again, 100 by 75, that's the size of 2 large diamond paintings. So still, there was a lot of trash. And I will show that to you right now. There we go. All right. Now, I mean, there was just about everything that could go wrong with drills went wrong with these drills. Let me zoom way in. Okay, so we had like melty feet, or flash as it's called. We had little bits of trash, you know, just left over. I don't know where my finger is. There it is. Just leftover little bits. We had drills that were too small, drills that had this little ledge. Hold on, where's my finger? There it is. This little ledge on the bottom. Not a lot of them, but there were a few like that. You can't lay those down on your canvas. And then those were the tabs that I was talking about on the black drills. You can see a few of the black drills there with those tabs. You can't use drills that have tabs like that. Like if you're new to diamond painting, don't even try, because they're going to completely mess up your diamond painting. And then we had like very misshapen ones like that one. That was probably, I don't know what that was. That purple one in the center. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just didn't belong in the kit. That actually goes in my, oh, I'm gonna have to pick it out because there's nothing wrong with it, so it doesn't go in my trash. All right, I'm just gonna set that aside because that's what I do. Yeah, like just all kinds of little things. There were some that were cupped. Very few of them were cupped. Mostly it was some flash. Sometimes it was super cup drills or just cup drills. Sometimes they were broken drills. And then some of them were just like little blobs. And then some of them, like this red one here. Oh, let me see if I can get that better in focus. That have the little like legs on them. I call them legs. I don't know what kind of flash that is or what causes it, but there you go. Look at this one with the pseudopod here. There's another one of those ones that has the little shelf on, you know, the little edge on it so that you can't really lay it down because it's going to make a mess of your diamond painting. Yeah, so that was the trash. Lots and lots of it. All right, so I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to zoom back out a little bit. I'll pull the diamond painting back. And now I am going to do the penny pick for my next project. All right, and since this is a large diamond painting, over 1,200 square centimeters, I use nickels and quarters. So this is my large diamond painting stash. And for those of you who have not seen me do a coin pick before, I have all of these quarters and nickels labeled with the number of a diamond painting in my inventory that I have not yet done, okay? And so what I do is I just reach in, grab one at random, match it up to the inventory item, and then I'll show you what my next project is. Well, not necessarily my next project, because I have like 5 large projects on the go at any time, but it will be an upcoming project. This is the way I make sure that I'm not going to just let a diamond painting sit in inventory forever. I will do all of my diamond paintings because I force myself to work on the ones that I pick. I loved them all when I bought them, so why not? Okay, so here we go. Oh, it's a nickel, which doesn't mean anything because when I was filling this up, I was alternating. As I was writing numbers, I was alternating quarters and nickels. So the fact that it's a nickel means absolutely nothing. Ooh, number 281. Huh. Not sure what that is. I'll go away and find out. Okay, so I'm back. And here is number 281. It is the stained glass butterfly number 2. Because I have a different stained glass butterfly from Uiji, I think. And this one is from Home Fun. And I guess it was fairly recently that I opened this, within the last few months. It was an 11/11 buy, I think. And I got a lot of interest on the video from this one. So this will be my first Home Fun. It looks like it's a round. Okay, a round. Interesting. I don't usually order rounds, but I sometimes order them by accident. So this one was clearly an accident. And this will be one of the next ones that I work on. I don't know that I'll work on it right now, but this is literally exactly half the size of the French Peacock. So yeah, so that'll be what I work on next. Well, one of my upcoming ones. Okay, so let me set that aside. What I do is I use Goo Gone or hand sanitizer or just rubbing alcohol to clean the marker off of these, and then I have it ready to use again when I buy more drills or when I buy more diamond paintings. All right, everybody, so we're done except for the trash. So once again, I'm gonna move the diamond painting a little bit out of the way. And this will add substantially to my trash container, which is, I'm not sure how well you can see that, but it's not, it's about a quarter full, maybe a quarter full. And this is with all of the diamond paintings that I've done. All right, so here we go. In it goes. There we go. All done. So my 45th diamond painting completed this year is finished, and it's a doozy. All right, everybody, I want to thank you for watching this video. Oh, I've got a few more bits of trash here that were stuck in the tray. Okay. I want to thank you for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would invite you to do that now. I want to thank all of my patrons who support me with their generous donation of $2 per month to help support the work that I do on my channel. And I want to thank all of my subscribers and viewers because you are the ones that I get up and do this for every day. So thanks, and I hope you come back and visit with me again real soon. Bye-bye for now.